Welcome to Henry Ford College on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. I'm Jeff Lowe along with Eric Pate, bringing you Henry Ford College basketball. It's Henry Ford and Wayne County Community College. And Eric, tell us about these two squads.
Well, Wayne County Community College District Wildcats are led by their head coach, Roger Turney, class act. But it's tough in this conference. They're 0-7, looking for their first win in the conference. Outside the conference, 8-4. I mean, go figure. Meanwhile, Henry Ford comes in here having scored over 100 points in 2 of the last 3 contests. And they're on the streak. And they're getting ready because Saturday is the big one against Macomb County Community College. And Coach Shepard doesn't like to put so much emphasis on it. He says, we're working on ourselves. And I think that's a good way to look at it.
That was Donovan Williams with the bucket for Wayne County. Wayne County in the blue, Henry Ford in the home white jerseys. Last time these two teams met, it was all Henry Ford. Sterling Scott with the rebound in the open floor to drive to the basket.
Henry Ford smallish. 4 guards on the floor and 1 big man in Shannon Carter. Shannon Carter is a 6'8", 210-pound forward. So you got 4 guards and 1 forward. Let's see if it makes a difference.
That was an attempted alley-oop. A little off the mark there between Willis and Carter. Eight seconds on the shot clock. And a nice drive to the basket that time, but number 23, that's Eric
Nocentelli.
3-point shot is good from outside. Sterling Scott knocking down the 3.
Well, that's the expectation from Henry Ford. I mean, let's get it done.
Harrison hard to the basket that time. Back the other way. Willis couldn't finish it off right there.
And what you're going to have with Wayne County, they're going to run some sets. They're going to do the things that they feel that can work. They're going to execute because that's Coach Turner. He runs a good program. He said that he lost a lot of his players early in the year with some academic issues around the Christmas break. And so those are the trials and travails of college basketball these days.
The last bucket was by Williams on the jump hook shot inside for Wayne County. Free line throw extension jumper is off the mark, bounces out. Willis with the rebound and a foul by Amir Harris. Your officials for this evening's contest, Brian Bauer, Darren Gilbert, and Michael Cena. .1640 here in the first half. And Henry Ford finding themselves down by 1. Willis committing to walk.
And Henry Ford's off to a kind of a sluggish start. Wouldn't you say so? And I just think they've got a, on paper it looks like it's an easy contest. Wayne County's playing for something. They want to get their first conference win. And if I know Coach Turner the way I think I do, they're going to come out and give it their best effort. They're not going to just lay down. He's going to play the kids that are here, regardless of who's gone and who's not.
Carter with the block. Up the floor quickly. Scott kicks it back out to Willis. Willis for 3, bounces in and out. But Carter comes away with the rebound. They'll reset it. Step back 3. Off the mark by one of the guys, Demarion Bonds, who has signed a Division I commitment. Quickly back the other way. Pardon me.
I don't think 22 Christian Harrison from Cass Tech, who just scored that layup, I don't think he cares about those D1 deals. And that's going to just make people more and more hungry. Nothing inside by the Hawks. You got to go inside out. The game's only going to get rough if you keep shooting threes, and you got to make some of those.
And that was also early in the shot clock too. Eight to 5 your score in favor of WC3. Wayne County. Close to a shot clock violation. That's what the horn sounded for. Britt in the corner kicks it back out. Carter, there you go, you called it.
Hey, he's done that quite a bit lately. Step away from the basket, step away from the paint, and hit a short jump shot. That's good to add to his repertoire.
Long three-pointer, no good, off the mark by number 22, Christian Harrison. Britt drawing nothing but iron.
Hey, Wayne County, I mean, they're going to go late in the shot clock. They're going to run some stuff.
Count the bucket. Donovan Williams scores 2 and will go to the line for the free throw.
Kid from North Farmington. I mean, they just they're all local. They're all Wayne, Oakland, Macomb kids. They probably know one another. But here comes the reinforcements for Henry Ford. Rosenberg and Malachi Black.
And Donovan Hunter has checked in for Wayne County. Free throw is good. Wayne County picking up full pressure here.
Jonah Martz, the redhead kid, he's from Scotland. Wonder how they found him. All the way here in Detroit.
Good drive by Willis.
Maybe Chauncey said, let's stop playing with these guys.
Long jumper off the mark by Wayne County. Willis, nice pass up to Black for the stomp.
There we go. Malachi Black with some energy. 7 minutes into the game, we're all even, and I'm a little surprised by that, but don't fret. I mean, there's plenty of time, but Henry Ford, clearly the more talented team. Let's see if they can execute on the floor.
Malachi Black is called for the foul. And Bolton at the line shooting 2. Now Ziegler has checked in. Number 1 for Henry Ford. (13-11) in favor of Wayne County. Early here in the first half. Black tried to go baseline. Got in some trouble there.
And when a guy tumbles like that, isn't that travel? He tumbled.
Yeah, he rolled on the floor.
Like a stunt man.
The timeout was called. So the timeout was granted by the officials. It looks like they were discussing that call at center court.
Jeff, a little surprised. I mean, Henry Ford's kind of coming out here a little flat. And I hate to talk about the trap game stuff with everything that's going on this weekend against Macomb. Kind of a get-back game, get ready for the tournament game, whatever you want to call it. But this is that, this is that Minnesota before the Ohio State game. This is that Purdue before the Ohio State game. This is that Rutgers before the Ohio State game. And they got to get rid of them tonight. They got to dust these guys off and really focus in on themselves for Saturday. Now it's got to happen. I don't think Wayne County wants to cooperate, that's for sure.
Outside shot off the mark by Wayne County. Willis on the wing. Step back three for Willis, no good. And that was thrown away by Wayne County.
$13-11 is the score, and that is not a mistake. Wayne County leads and Wayne County leads.
Bonds looking for some room to attack. Step back, it's good. All tied up at 13. Almost stolen away by Bonds. Rosenberg up quickly to Bonds in the open floor. Bonds with the layup, count the bucket, and the foul.
That was smart. Bonds shielded his body, but he initiated some contact. But he made sure he's going to make the layup.
One shot for Bonds to finish off the three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Nails it. And coming into the game now, there's the guy that was missing in action the other day is Carlos Johnson.
We never asked the question where he was, and some of the players said, hey, we didn't know where he was, but he's here tonight. Now he's got that knee taped up.
Yeah. Oh, what a dunk there by Bolton.
Nasty turnover there. Looked like Henry Ford was on the run.
Johnson with a turnaround. Looked like that went off the hands of Willis, but Malachi Black stepped on the line and turns it over to Wayne County. Malachi comes out and
they pulled Malachi right on out of there, man.
Yeah.
Coach trying to get his attention, man. Focus, focus, focus.
Three-point attempt this time is good. Sean Stigler Rosenberg from outside, no good.
I don't know what Henry Ford's shooting from three, but it's not good.
Yeah.
They just lost the shots.
Wayne County taking their time. The drive right there. And stepping on the line, turns it over. Back to Wayne County. Officials, I don't know what they're discussing there. Let's see.
Possession. They're discussing possession.
Okay. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Left hand jumper's good from way outside. That was from
Scotland.
Scotland, yeah. He shot it from Scotland.
Jonah Marks.
Johnson from outside, no good.
That's a 5-point lead right now for Wayne County, and the half is going flying by.
Willis got his hands on it. He didn't feel that he knocked it out. And he might have been right.
Guess who's coming to dinner, baby? Wayne County. Henry Ford's got to wake up.
Nice turnaround and pay, drawing nothing on that one. Bonds in the open floor. Might have got away with a travel on that one. Rittich checked back into the game for Henry Ford. Rosenberg, nice jumper. (18-21) your score in favor of Wayne County.
Yeah.
Bonds up to Rosenberg. Rosenberg, nice layup.
Yeah, I mean, it was getting a little out of hand. Now it's 21-20. Let's see if Henry Ford can get a much-needed stop here. A defensive stop right now.
Jumper off the mark. Wayne County coming down with their own rebounds right there. And they want a timeout with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Hey, right now, Coach Turner's got to be saying to himself, hey, guys, keep playing hard. You're playing harder than them. Keep doing it. We're executing our plays. We're going deep in the shot clock. We're crashing the boards. We're hitting just enough threes. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Because I thought this would be maybe double digits by now.
There's your score right there, 20-21, 7:22 remaining here in the first half. And as you said earlier, this first half is just blowing by. And if you're just joining us, you're watching Henry Ford Hawks basketball on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. I'm Jeff Lowe, along with Eric Pate. The doctor is in the house.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, you look at the schedule, and you've got you've got the Macomb game, and then you still got to finish up here at home with some tough competition. Oakland comes in here on Valentine's Day, and the week after that, Schoolcraft rounds out the home slate with the sophomore night. But then you got to go to St. Clair too to wrap up the conference. So the schedule never gets easier, but rather harder in this conference.
Henry Ford applying a little pressure, and that was knocked out of bounds by Ziegler.
Well, they had a trap here at the top, but they missed on 2 attempts. You had Ritt and Bounds had the young man trapped right there. You can't miss on it. Once everything happens, the kid turns, you're supposed to get a steal.
Over quickly to Ritt for 3, it's good.
Well, now hopefully Henry Ford can just keep the thing going.
23-21. 2-point lead for Henry Ford. There's that man again.
Man.
From Scotland.
Won't go away. The Wildcats won't go away tonight.
Step back off to mark. Ziegler keeps it alive. Bonds brings it down over to Rosenberg. Good ball movement. Bonds looking to go baseline. Step back 3 for Bonds is good.
Man. Very talented, man. I just wish I had a crystal ball to see what he's going to be in college, but he can stroke it. He's going to have to run the point. He's slightly built. I can't see him being a big time 2, but he can score the basketball, that's for sure. Martz is unafraid.
Yes. On attack and from 3-point land. That time attacking the basket, drawing the foul on Carter. And he'll go to the line for 2.
(26-25). I'm stunned right now, but it's early. Chauncey Willis Jr. has not gotten going. He seems to be still at the train station with his lackluster play a little bit here. And I'm hoping that Henry Ford is, not going to be one of these turn it on, turn it off type clubs, because that won't get it done.
Bonds from outside off to mark.
Here again, Henry Ford, 1 shot.
And that's going to be an offensive foul on Donovan Williams. Gladney now is checking into the ball game for Bonds.
I think health has to be an issue too for Henry Ford. With Scooby Johnson all taped up, got that knee all taped up, been problematic all year. And then you got Gladney, who's battling some things. He was down there doing defensive slides. Because that foot still bothers him.
Willis with the last shot attempt, no good. 1-point lead for Henry Ford. 3-point shot is good. Mr. Kenneth Hunter. Rick to Carter. And now we need maintenance.
Man, hey, they are really hustling in here, man. Nearly 16 minutes gone in the first half, and they are more than hanging around. Talking about Henry Ford. I mean, talking about Wayne County. They're more than hanging around. And they're 0-7, and they're gonna get somebody. They're gonna pop someone, as they say. And Henry Ford and everybody in the conference is probably saying, I hope it's not us.
Right. Well, the rubber has come off the bottom of the backboard.
And the support, you know, bad time for that to happen. It's never a good time. It seems like it's always on this end. The leak 2 weeks ago or a week ago was over here, and now you got the support, the cushion that's on the backboard that's hanging now. And wow.
Well, with this break into action, we're going to take a break into action. You're watching Henry Ford Hawk basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. And before the reason why we went to break, we had some maintenance on the backboard, and they're repairing it right now, Eric. And Rochelle Taylor, the athletic director, after the screw didn't work, he had to break out with the old reliable duct tape.
Hey, duct tape fixes anything, as they say. And I saw the gentleman, I told you need this screwdriver to get this thing going, but, you know, as long as it stays up there for the rest of this game, I mean, hey, we've got 24 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation. You never know around here with the way Henry Ford's playing, the way Wayne County's playing. But you want to get through the game, that's for sure. Safely, too, I might add. Because you can't have that tape on the glass. They're sprucing it up. It won't be the best job ever, but it'll do the job tonight. It'll do the trick.
And Wayne County, as you said right now, is doing the trick on Henry Ford by staying in this game and with the 2-point lead. Now, what is Wayne County doing to Henry Ford? I mean, no one would have predicted that Wayne County could come in here and win this game, but you never know. But what's Wayne County doing to stifle Henry Ford?
They're hustling right now, Jeff. They're simply outplaying Henry Ford. Henry is a combination of hustle, desire, and I think Henry Ford is just kind of going through the motions right now. I hate to say it, but you never want to see that. But they got it done, and it is time to get back at it. But Henry Ford's got to shake out of this. Hopefully this last 4 minutes and 10 seconds in this first half, they'll wake up and put the pedal to the metal and see what happens.
So Carter's at the line shooting and makes his first. Ties it up at 28. 4:08 remaining here in the first half of play. Now Gladney putting some one-on-one pressure out in the open court. That one went in and out, and finally
and that's what I'm talking about. Small kid comes in the paint, gets a stick back off of a miss, gets a basket. There's a turnover.
Stigler going to the basket hard. Gladney committing the foul. And that's exactly the hustle you were talking about. Number 5, Stigler, has been providing it in the last couple of minutes here for Wayne County. And he is rewarded by going to the line, shooting 2. (28-31). Wayne County with the lead. Willis to the basket, hard. And he is fouled. Unofficially, Willis with only 4 points here in this first half. He is yet to get it going. And this is his first free throw. Misses both free throws, and 28-31 your score. Henry Ford trapping in the corner. Good idea, and whistles blow.
Timeout.
Okay, yeah, timeout. 30-second timeout called. .316 on the clock. Malachi Black checking in for Henry Ford. Well, we thought he was checking in. He's not checking in yet. He's at the table. And Henry Ford wants to trap again. Nice bucket that time, number 22.
I mean, the lead grows.
Hairston.
It grows, man.
33-28 in favor of Wayne County. Gladney stumbling. Looking inside to Carter. Carter gets it, and that might be the first inside bucket.
But he's played well, if there's such a thing in this half for Henry Ford. I mean, he's probably been the best. He's played with some energy and activity around the basket. Everyone else kind of, blah. I'm interested to see the halftime stats. I want to see them. Because this is rough.
This is a tough one. Carter has checked out. Malachi Black has checked in. Usually Malachi Black brings a lot of energy. Let's see if he can do it this time out. The first time he was in, coach had to bring him back to the bench. Three-pointer by Hunter.
Man, three-point shots. I mean, it's just unbelievable, man.
Willis over to Black. Wayne County has found something here.
Wow. I mean, I'm speechless. They pay me to talk, but I don't have the words for this one. It's something.
Scott for three, no good.
They have a chance to either be up 10 or 11, depending on what happens.
Ritt might have got away with a push up to Willis off the glass, count the bucket.
That's big because it's a 4-point, possibly 5-point swing.
Unofficially, only 6 points for Willis here in the first half. Oh, Marks, Jonah Marks. And a travel call.
Well, just when you thought the tide was going to change on the block down here in the layup, on the big 4-point, 5-point swing, hey, Wayne County has a chance to go up double digits again. Same type of situation. I mean, they fought right back from, having them close it to 6.
Now all they have to do is take the time to close out this first half. That was Hunter again with the outside shot off the mark. Bonds to the basket hard.
They're not playing together at all. I mean, let's put it out there. They're just not. They're not rotating the basketball. They're not looking for making the extra pass to find an open guy. They're not hitting people in stride. They're out of sync. I mean, you could say so many different things about him. should have did.
Marion Bonds. This is the free throw.
Wow, they got a chance to leave out of here if they hurry. And there's a foul, so what in the world?
Hunter went up for the pass. And Willis did not give him the space to come down. Not a good foul, but 4 seconds on the clock. Hunter from outside, no good. Ball still alive, and low scoring first half, but in favor of Wayne County. Wayne County with a 40-32 lead over your Hawks from Henry Ford.
I may go stand outside of the Henry Ford College locker room, but maybe not. I don't want to get yelled at because they're gonna yell at these guys. They're gonna let them know exactly how they feel. I'm talking about the coaches, Coach Shepard, Assistant Coach Payne. I think everybody's gonna have something to say about the way these guys have played in this first half. It's unacceptable. They've been on a winning streak. If they're truly worried about themselves, they need to really, really, really make some things happen. I mean, this was just not good.
Well, your halftime score, Wayne County 40, Henry Ford 32. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the second half after this. Welcome back to Henry Ford College and your halftime score. It's Wayne County Community College 40, Henry Ford 32. And I'm surprised. Are you surprised?
Shocked, man. Are you kidding me? You asked me if I'm surprised.
Hey.
32 points in the first half
32.
of a team that scored over 100 in 2 of the last 3 games. And you asked me if I'm surprised?
Yes, you are.
Hey, defensively, that's not good. I mean, they've given up 40 this half. They're on pace to give up 80. They haven't done that in a couple 3 games, right? I mean, there's so much to look at. Henry Ford, 3 of 15 from 3. 8 turnovers, not awfully bad, but bad. 4 points, 4 turnovers for Chauncey Willis. If you would have asked me what Chauncey Willis' scoring, Willis Jr.'s scoring line would have been, I would have never guessed that as many turnovers as points. So they got to turn that around. Meanwhile, Wayne County's 5 of 14 from 3, and 15 to 36 from the floor, 42%, and Henry Ford shooting 42%, 13 to 31. So it's really bad shot for bad shot or misses for miss, but man, oh man, the scoreboard, 40 to 38. The difference is those 3-point shots that they've made as opposed to Henry Ford. 2 made threes more than Henry Ford. That's 6, plus these free throws. So, I mean, goodness gracious, they got to shake it off. They got to get it done.
Wayne County will start with the ball. And Wayne County has to be pleased to have this lead here as we start this second half. And on the attack.
Coach went right back to the starting lineup, 4 guards and a forward. And that means Ritt has to play big. And they're down 10. I mean, somebody's got to pick it up.
Bonds, that one is blocked. And on the other end, Carter with a block, but he picks up the foul.
I think I failed to mention that Wayne County's bench outplayed Henry Ford's bench to the tune of 19 to 6. That's the difference.
Yes.
That is clearly the difference. A 19-6 advantage in bench points. I mean, who would ever thunk it? Jonah Martz, 9 points to lead all scorers. I mean, to lead Wayne County. Bonds has 10. He's 4 of 8 shooting. That's in the first half. So
Ritt from 3.
And we keep waiting for Henry Ford to turn the corner.
Almost stolen away. And Ritt on the foul as Stigler attacking the basket. And Stigler will go to the line shooting 2. I'm looking at Coach Shepard, not at all pleased with what is materializing here for this Hawks team.
They gotta come back. They got plenty of time. But so far, Wayne County has answered every punch from Henry Ford.
(44-35) your score. We're just beginning the second half of play here. Carter from outside nails down the 2.
They've been very consistent here.
On the attack again. That one's coming up empty.
You know who's not worried about all the players they're missing? That on the Wayne County side, you know who's not worried about it?
Who was that?
The guys that are playing for Wayne County, because they're getting all the clock.
Right, they're getting the minutes.
Man.
Willis with a step back. It's good. (44-39) your score. Rebound by Wayne County. Wildcats keeping that alive offensively for them. Good ball rotation by the Wildcats. That one's off the mark. Willis with the rebound. Willis with the drive. And Willis will go to the line shooting 2. Foul is going to be on Stiegler.
Well, I'm going to say that another one of those opportunities arises here for Henry Ford to just get themselves back in. The guy at the free throw line's got to hit both. Remember last game, that was the one glaring weakness of his game, missing those free throws.
Right.
You're the point guard, you got to make those. I know that. I've been there. You got to be able to at least hit these shots. But he's got to get it going. I haven't seen him play that bad ever.
Knocks them both down. 41-44. Wildcats in the lead. Willis.
There we go. There we go. Good timeout by Coach Turner.
One-point lead for the Wildcats. You're watching Hawks basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. I'm Jeff Lowe along with Eric Bake, bringing you all the action. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Chauncey Willis has come out this second half with a different set of energy this time.
No, there's some three-quarter court pressure. Three-quarter court pressure by Henry Ford, and hey, speed the game up. I mean, create some turnovers. Don't let these guys come up and set it up, and get the shot that they want. Make them feel uncomfortable. If you're Henry
7 on the shot clock.
If you're Henry Ford, you just got to get a stop and do something on the other end. And there you go. And see, you put them in unfamiliar situations. Make it work down the clock. They had no clue how much time was up on the shot clock. I'm talking about Wayne County. So they're going to match pressure for pressure. And if I'm a betting man, I'm thinking that Henry Ford loves this. It's going to create some opportunities. Somebody's open if you're trapping and pressing.
Bonds looking for some room. The pull-up is good. They back with the full court pressure.
And that's the pass. And the pressure is going to create problems for Wayne County. Wow.
Willis loses it.
Stripped off the dribble.
Yeah.
Big time shot. Big time shot.
Williams back the other way. Bonds.
Well, if you want to, if you get into a running game, that favors Henry Ford.
Williams from outside, off the mark, blocked from behind by Scott. Willis with the rebound, loses it, and a foul on the floor.
They called a foul on the 50-50 ball.
Want to remind you to stay tuned after the game for the Coaches Show right here on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. The Coaches Show with Eric Payton and the head ball coach, Chris Shepard. Nice move that time by Amir Harris.
Okay, let me just say this, Henry Ford. Wayne County's past the period where they're afraid. They've been fearless all night. You got to step it up. Got to show some heart and some desire. It's goal 10.
Kenneth Hunter broke free, had a clear path to the basket, and Carter with the goaltending.
There we go. Carter's come to play, man.
Full court pressure by Henry Ford again. Williams to the basket. Ball is loose. Scott comes down with it. Up quickly, Rosenberg.
Now, those are energy plays, and let's see if that ignites the Hawks.
Willis with the steal. Tried to throw it down, not able to. Hunter has it blocked by Scott. Down to Willis. Over to Bonds for the layup and the foul. Carter is checked out after a good run for Carter. Ritt and Black has checked into the game for Henry Ford.
Let's see if give Malachi Black another opportunity to be great. And it's an opportunity. We had 3 turnovers in the first half and only 2 points. He's getting some good quality minutes.
Hunter hard
that
to
was
the
a
basket.
Foul. On the first bump. They didn't call. He came back with a second one.
And Black called for the foul. Stiegler will go to the line shooting 2.
.53-50 and still a game, still a contest.
.13:08 here in the second half. Henry Ford with a 2-point lead. Malfunction with the shot clock. 26 seconds now on the shot clock. Bonds looking for some room. Rosenberg from outside, it's good.
Rosenberg shoots at 3 and points at his bench. I guess they were saying no, no, no. This pressure, but I mean, you just got to move your feet, guys. I mean, if you move your feet, keep your hands where the official can see it, you're going to make off better. Make out better.
Rosenberg committing the foul. Knocked out of bounds by Black. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Long jumper, no good. The Wildcats come away with the rebound. The little man got the rebound for him. Rick from outside.
He's been off. He's been totally off tonight. 1 for 4 in the first half, all from 3, and he's a natural shooter, and he's just struggling.
Stolen away by Bonds and fouled from behind by Harris.
And no other choice but to foul there, but it's a rough one. As Scooby Johnson's walking back toward the bench here, and I mean, he's got that right knee is wrapped up heavily. He's been in the locker room the entire game, or getting. I don't think he can really move. It's been a tough thing for him all year.
I noticed earlier he was playing with a brace. He no longer has that brace on his leg. Full court pressure again being applied by the Hawks. Stolen away by Willis. Willis up quickly to Bonds. Dunk!
Wow. That's what you need. Okay, so maybe Henry Ford doesn't win it by double digits. Maybe they don't win by 20. Maybe they don't do a big blowout thing. But right now, you just want to survive and win. And they seem they're starting to come together. It's taken a long time, over 30 minutes, or nearly 30 minutes. See active hands. Off his knee.
Off the leg of Wayne County.
And you see a lot of hands on that possession defensively for Henry Ford. That's good.
Going to be a full timeout card right here. 11-19, 60-51 your score in favor of the Hawks. You're watching Hawks basketball right here on the Hawks Streaming Network. Jeff Lowe along with Eric Pate. Here in the second half, 11-19 remaining.
Henry Ford starting to get it together. A couple dunks down here and just energizing them on the defensive end as well. They feel like they can, with the pressure, they can get some turnovers and some easy layups, some easy baskets. It's a formula for success, but let's just see here. The next 4 or 5 minutes are going to be crucial. And let's see if they can just kind of shake Wayne County or choke them out, and gain some momentum.
Oh, yeah.
They clearly look like they're looking forward to Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Not the way they're playing. Clearly not the way they're playing. But by their movement on the court, it's not them. I mean, this is not what we've seen the last 3 games.
Willis looking for Ritt again. Ritt, as you said, just doesn't have it this game from 3. Now quickly to Willis, he pulls it out. Gonna get into the offense here. Willis decides to pull and knocks down the 3-pointer.
He asked me, hey, why didn't you talk to me? That's what he said last game. Why didn't you talk to me in the post game? I said, man, we could pull you up here every night. I mean, if this team's going to do anything in the national tournament, I'm kind of foreshadowing and looking ahead. It's going to start with number 2.
Ritt with the rebound, up the floor quickly to Willis. Willis thought about the 3, up to Ziegler. Now in the
nice
black.
Extra pass.
Yes.
He got pushed. Malachi Black got pushed, man. No foul call. Good pass by Ziegler.
Malachi Black is called for the foul. Ziegler got his hand on the ball. 63-51 your score, 10-12 remaining in this one. Black with the rebound.
Double-digit lead, 30 minutes into this thing, and let's see if Henry Ford continue to be vigilant, diligent, and consistent out here in this second half.
Black.
Good hustle by Black. Way to stay active. Now they're up 13.
On the other end, Black is called for the foul. And that will send Donovan Williams to the line. Haven't heard much from him in the second half here. For his first points of the second half, Ziegler pulls down the rebound. 65-52 in favor of the Hawks. Good look inside to Ziegler, but Ziegler couldn't handle the pass. Good save by Rosenberg, stolen away, and Marks with the bucket.
Wayne County's not going anywhere. They're going to fight. They're going to come pressure this ball. Perfect type pass for them to steal.
Ziegler is called for the foul. He doesn't believe it.
Yeah, he bumped him, and it's kind of a hip check type deal, but that pass that went across court, that's the kind of pass that's intercepted every time. Got to take care of the rock at all times. I mean, that's just that.
Nocentelli at the line. Makes his second. 10-point lead for Henry Ford. 65-55. Willis for three. Count the bucket.
Good work, Chauncey Willis Jr. really starting to step up.
Looking for the 4-point play completion right here. Nocentelli back on the line again after the foul. He gets his own rebound this time. And Britt finally comes out with it. Bonds up quickly. Willis almost lost the handle on that one. They'll reset. Willis from outside, no good. Bonds with the rebound, keeping it alive, and Bonds, Demarion Bonds, with some hard work on the glass there.
Good muscle there. And listen, WC3 brings in their three-point shooter, Matthew Ritter. I mean, he's going to take some shots, but you got to lock up on D. Now this looks like Henry Ford now.
Pressure is giving Wayne County some problems.
Just taking advantage of some mistakes by Henry Ford, some turnovers. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you're playing a team that's winless in the conference. You're supposed to take their will. This should have happened in the first half. But, hey, that's why you play these games. You don't know who's going to win as they tip it off.
Ziegler from outside is good.
Good for him. Good for him. Good block.
Yes.
Good block by Carter. I mean, that was big time. That was some king on Cass violence right there. Of course, Carter is a king guy and Stigler, Cass technician. Met at the rim there. All of a sudden, it's 21 points. Now the numbers look like he played great defense all game.
Bonds to the basket and the finish.
If they hurry, they'll get 100 points.
Shot off the mark.
Wow. Henry Ford at the half had 32 points. If they get close to a 70-point half, they'll end up with 100 points. It may be far-fetched, but, man, considering where they were, wow.
Big turnaround. 78-55 your score, 6:46 remaining here in the game. And Henry Ford has taken command of this one without no doubt.
Well, Jeff, I mean, for all intents and purposes, Henry Ford's going to win again. 4 wins in a row. They might go for 100. Maybe 3 out of the 4 if they get there. If they don't, hey, that's fine. 2 out of the last 4, they've scored 100. They've looked impressive in those, first 3. Now tonight, not so much. They redeemed themselves in the second half, and that's good heading into a matchup like they're facing on Saturday.
Especially when you're, heading to the end of February and Black History Month and heading into March, tournament time. It's time to get it together like that. You're absolutely right.
Well, I mean, this is a stinker. I mean, compared to the way they have been playing, this is a stinker. But it also shows here in the second half that when this team turns it up, they are a formidable opponent
very
for anybody.
capable, yes.
I mean, the conference, Coach said he's tired of looking at these little banners. Make no mistake about it, they mean something, but they want that big one.
Ziegler again from outside, a little off the mark there. Williams to the basket hard. Late whistle called on Rosenberg.
Man. Let's see what happens here. The final 6:21. Donovan Williams has been fearless. He's not afraid to go down inside tonight and get to the basket. Kid out of North Farmington.
Willis from way outside. Hunter, baseline jumper no good. Snatched down by Scott, and he loses it out of bounds and turns it over.
And the look on Coach Shepard's face is like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. A picture's worth 1,000 words, man. I know what the words that he's thinking. Take care of the rock. Get a good shot.
Ziegler with the rebound up to Willis. Round and round she goes. Count the bucket. 80-56 your score.
Omar Ziegler Jr. to his former high school teammate. And Ziegler, I mean, it's about confidence. They're going to need him. I can't say it enough. I mean, now it's a 24-point lead. They were down at the half by 8. That's a 32-point swing. Carter's going to step on out of here, and let's see if Malachi Black can finish it up.
That was thrown away. Nice block by Williams.
Hey, no showtime on me. I'm all in favor of that.
Black inside, and it's called for the foul, number 25, Ritter, Matthew Ritter.
Wildcat Black got to take advantage. Every time I see him, I just think, wow. Kid last year was emerging. You know, has early on didn't play a lot, and now he's starting to get that opportunity every game. He's clocking some good minutes, and he's making the best of it, and that's good. Got to have him in February and subsequently March.
(81-56). Ritter going baseline, kicks it back out. Inside to Hunter. Black with the rebound. Up to Ziegler.
Wow. Runouts. They're getting a lot of runouts now, and that's good.
And the ball only touched the floor once.
Got to make these free throws. They're just not doing that.
Scott with the block. Over to Ziegler for the Thunder's dunk.
Love it. Love it. Happy to see it.
Williams, that was blocked from behind by Black. And Wayne County will keep the ball on their end of the floor.
Well, you got to be happy for Ziegler. I mean, that's the kind of kid he was in the PSL when he was at King. They got a lot of high-energy guys that play at Henry Ford, and they just got to bring it every night. He likes the talent, Coach Shepard does, that he has. But like any team, hey, sometimes they don't play well on defense. Sometimes they don't execute on offense. And they think their raw talent can make up for it. You got to play this game.
Baseline move up and under and fouled by Ziegler.
Yeah, you just go straight up.
Damian Harvey will go to the line.
Yeah, that hip check doesn't work. You can't do it in basketball.
Scott will check out. Rip will check in. No, I forgot to ask you the big question. Who will win the Super Bowl?
Man, who cares? Lions aren't there. But Pat Mahomes, I like him in the big game. You got to do something extra special to stop him.
Rosenberg from outside. Takes a look at Coach.
And now it's a 30-piece.
That brought a smile to Coach's face right there.
And now it's a 30-piece. I mean,
yeah.
That's what they want. Hey, the score sheet is going to tell a different tale.
Skip pass, good ball movement. Rosenberg from outside, no good. Black goes up for the rebound, is fouled by Martz. 89-57 your score. Still.
Let's see if Henry Ford's going to make a concerted effort to bust the clock and go triple digits.
Ritt from outside, no good. Ziegler is called for the foul.
Zig, that's a foul. (89-57), 2:50 left, man. 32-point lead. They've actually held Wayne County, which come back to earth, I think. 17 points in the second half.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. The pressure. You know, sometimes I think Coach Shepard wants to see how these guys work it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the case in the first half. They just played them straight up. Second half, they add, hey, listen, we're going to do some presses and some traps. Totally changed the complexion of this ball game.
It sure did.
Quickly.
Hunter, and that was blocked by Rosenberg. Good ups. Hunter from outside, no good. Good activity on the board. Ziegler tried to run out with it and is fouled. So Ziegler will go to the line. 89-58 your score.
They're not going to get to 100, but nonetheless, it's been impressive here in the second half. Really for about 16 minutes of the second half. Because the first 4 minutes of the second half, it was still nip and tuck.
Wonder what was said in the locker room.
Well, I wouldn't dare go down there near the locker room, but it came out pretty early, too. I think it was short and sweet.
Rosenberg for three, no good. Ziegler trying to keep it alive, not able to. 90-58. We're at the 2-minute mark here in the second half. Martz up and under Malachi Black. I don't know how he got that one off.
It looked like he traveled a little bit. Now, those are the kind of things that'll get you sitting right back with the coach. And he's using all of his fouls, too.
That brings Scott off the bench for Henry Ford. And Ziegler comes out.
Yeah, that's 5. I mean, he used all 5 of them. They were physical fouls, too.
Good minutes for Ziegler, though.
Yeah, good minutes, but the fouls, you got to want to stay in the game. I know you want to be aggressive, but you got to be careful.
Yes. Ritt from 3, that one's in and out. Struggling all game long from three-point land. Martz back the other way with the layup.
I think we should get Bonds up here. Let's get Bonds up.
Ritt from outside again, no good. Black with the strong putback. Yeah, Demarion Bonds would be a good one to come up.
Hey, I don't need any approval. I mean, I know who's performed, and I know a good performer when I see him.
Yes.
And he's done well, and he's one of the team leaders. And hey, he may have something interesting to say about Saturday's game.
Scott on the drive. And Black could not finish off the layup. Off the mark with the three. And Bonds will walk it up. And that's going to do it for this one. 92 to 66, your final score. Over the Wildcats of Wayne County College. The Coaches Show coming up next with Eric Pate and the coach. We'll be right back after this.
gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College. Just Henry Ford College, big winners here in the second half. 92-66 winners over Wayne County Community College District. The Wildcats came in. They were fired up to play, and Henry Ford turned that switch and put on some pressure. And happy to be joined by Coach Shepard and Demarion Bonds. And gentlemen, first of all, congratulations on the win. I'm going to ask you this first, Coach Shepard. What was your thoughts in the first half when you're down 8 to a team that has not won a conference game?
You know my thoughts on that. This is the story of our year, to be honest with you. We got to figure this out at some point. I don't know why we play the way we do at times, because there's no excuse for it. We didn't shoot it great in the first half. You look at our numbers, it was 3 for 15 from 3, 3 for 7 from foul line. That wasn't why we were down 8. We were down 8 because we couldn't have played lazier on defense. We got out-rebounded by 6, I think, at the half. It's just unacceptable. So, kudos to us. We played harder in the second half. We won the game. But, this is a microcosm of our year, and we got to figure it out.
Okay, and, Coach, I want to ask you this. I mean, when did you say to yourself, was it halftime or talking to the coaches, or did you always say to yourself, look, we know how to fix this. We're going to go to some three-quarter court, or we're going to just press them the rest of the game?
In a normal year, I would say, we're just waiting our time. We're going to figure it out, and we'll get going. With this group, we've had nights where we've never figured it out. It's disappointing, to be honest with you. We're too talented to play the way we did today. Second half, you saw it. When we just fly around and we just share it, move it, we'll find enough guys that are getting hot. We have enough bodies. To have a half like that is, after the losses that we've had in the league, it's just not acceptable. So, in normal years, I always think we're going to flip that switch. Last year, I knew we were going to flip it. This year, it's 50-50 on whether or not. And if we do, we're really good. I mean, this is, on paper, the best team we've ever had. But, the game isn't played on paper.
Well, Demarion, again, we look at your stat line. I mean, 24 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. First half was kind of, just kind of talk about it. In the second half, like Coach said, turn the switch on. Talk about it.
The first half, I feel like that we weren't playing together as a team for real. We was being selfish a little bit. So Coach Shepard in the locker room was saying we had to play together more. We wasn't hitting shots for real, but we know our shots gonna fall. So the majority of the goal was to continue to play hard and don't give up on each other.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, you're a kid who has a Division I scholarship. You're headed to Central Michigan University, fire up chips. But how difficult is it sometimes to just focus on what's in front of you here at Henry Ford College?
Sometimes it is difficult, but I feel like I have to overcome that. I have to just focus on where I'm at right now. So when I get to the next level, it'll be easier. So Coach Ed just told me to keep the main thing. So that's here right now at Henry Ford. So, yeah.
Well, Coach, I stop and think about the fact that you didn't have Scooby Johnson. Gladney seems like he's still struggling. What is that, ankle, his foot, something like that?
Yep.
But Ziegler came through for you. I think we had the good Malachi Black giving you some good, solid minutes. I saw you get after him. Just kind of talk about the things that you always say about the depth on this team, the talent.
Again, I didn't even realize, we thought Scooby was going to be able to go today, a little banged up. JG tried to give it a go, was a little banged up as well. Dion's still working through some things, and I don't even look at the bench and think we're shorthanded. I mean, we got everybody we bring off the bench can play. Again, it just comes down to how bad we want to win, how hard we're going to play, how bad we're going to share it. We've worked hard to build this program into something that people want to come after, and when they come in this gym, they want to beat us. And we don't always take that challenge right now. And hopefully we can figure it out, because if we do, we can get to the national tournament and we can play hard, we can win it all, which is all I care about. But nights like tonight are going to get you beat out there. We'd have got ran out of any gym in the country, by any team in the country, at the national tournament. We would have got ran out of there today. So we got to be better.
Well, Coach, I know that you always talk about, hey, we're going to worry about ourselves. You're heading over to Macomb County Community College on Saturday. That's a game that I'm sure a lot of basketball enthusiasts want to see, including me. I want to get out there and check it out. Just kind of talk about, and I'm going to ask you this as well. Guys, talk about what Saturday means to you. I know it's a regular season game. You have bigger fish to fry. But just talk about what we should expect and what you're looking at.
If you beat me in Madden, I'm throwing the remote and we got to play again, right? So they beat us here. I'm not happy about it. So, it's a big game from a standpoint of you beat us. So now you got to come beat us again. We got to go play. That's just how I'm wired in my life, and try to get our kids to be wired that way. In terms of the league, again, we got plenty of league titles. Look on our wall over there. who cares about all that stuff? We got bigger goals than that. But they beat us, and if you beat me in playing video games or chess or checkers, you're gonna have to beat me again. So I can't wait to Saturday. We'll see if our team takes my attitude.
Demarion, go ahead and put a capper on that. What does Saturday mean for you?
Well, I got the same attitude that Coach Sepp got. So they beat us in our gym, so it's no doubt we got to go there and run them out. I feel like it's a respect thing because there's kids over there that I've been playing against since I was little or been knowing me since I was little. So I feel like it's just a respect thing for Michigan. We win that, like, it's a respect thing. But I know we got bigger fish to fry, but for sure we got to go get that dub Saturday, no doubt. So, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we got to talk to Rochelle Taylor, the athletic director here, so he can put us on the road.
Yeah.
So I'd love to come down there on Saturday to work now,
Yeah, tell her
but
make some calls.
I got to spend some money.
She's got some budget. She got some budget.
So I got to spend some money and get some gas in the car, but I'm looking forward to that.
Yes,
I think
sir.
it'll be a good one. Congratulations on the win, guys.
Appreciate it.
A big 92-66 winner. And by the way, you held them to 26 points in the second half.
It speaks to our attitude and effort in the second half. I don't know what we gave up in the first half, but it was too many.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us. Hey, that's it, folks. Another win for the good guys, Henry Ford College Hawks, 92-66 winners. We want to say thank you all for joining us here on the Henry Ford College Athletics live streaming network. On behalf of Jeff Lowe, I'm Eric Pate saying so long. See you next week. In fact, it'll be Valentine's Day, and make sure you join us when Henry Ford takes on Oakland County Community College, the Raiders. All right, for all of us here at Henry Ford, so long, take care.